Good morning, students. It is the video of the third chapter from Vistas, that is the supplementary reader, in which I will tell you about the walk on the ocean, that is the last part of this lesson, in which you will learn about most of the things that have been undiscovered till now, and now I will tell you something in detail all about those Sokolsky, the vessel, peninsula, Tadpole Island, and all those stunning things that are already 6 checkpoints, 3 bodies of water, ecospheres. Moreover, you will know about the banyan tree, stray dogs, and crab eater. There are so many things that are to be discovered and known now. Tisani Doshi really, with the help of G.F. Green, a Canadian who headed this very program, Strings on Ice, really brought a greater change to save the earth. And this was such a program which included the young, energetic aspirants, curious children who can really change the figure of the world in the few coming years. With this very figure, you can understand what is the food chain there. Phytoplankton, just zooplankton, they are just causing, and then fish larvae, and then the small fish, and they are predators. So this is the ocean's food chain that you can understand it. Moreover, it is also tells us about taking care of small things, and the big things will fall into place. If we do not take care of the small things, certainly that will cause a big disaster in our life. So it is quite essential to understand. It is the scene of the Antarctica where you can see that in this very periphery, crab eater seals were stretching and sunning themselves on ice floes where ice sheets are available. They come out of the water and they just like to bask themselves if there is sunny weather. So they just come and sit and bask themselves in the sun. This is the photo that tells you how Tisani Doshi with the aspirants of high school just enjoyed their underneath their feet was a meter thick ice pack. Underneath that there was 180 meters of living, breathing salt water, and how sunny it was, though it was the windy weather, and there was a lake-like scene available, and everywhere you can see the spotless white scene. Actually, what is Students on Ice program? That is what it is, a Canadian charitable organization that leads educational expeditions to the Arctic and Antarctic for international high school and university students. Its mandate is to provide youth educators and scientists from around the world with learning and teaching opportunities in the poorer regions, with the goal of fostering new understanding of and respect for the global environment. Academic Sokolsky, Russian research vessel, took high school students to the ends of the world, provided inspirational educational opportunities, helped them foster a new understanding and respect for the planet Earth, the future generation of policymakers, a life-changing experience, students ready to absorb, learn, and most importantly, act. So it is the 65.55 degrees south, and the vessel had managed to wedge herself into a thick white stretch of ice between the peninsula and Tadpole Island, which was preventing them from going any further. It was a big problem. The captain decided they were going to turn around and head back north, but before they would do so, they headed back north, and so they were instructed to climb down the gangplank and walk on the ocean. When they came to walk on the ocean, so there were 52, and all of them kitted out with in Gore-Tex and glares, walking on a stark whiteness that seemed to spread out forever. It was a stark whiteness that was spread for a long, long distance. Underneath their feet was meter thick ice pack, and they had already understood it. Now they could see that they were like stray dogs, and under the shade of a banyan tree they were finding. It was nothing short of a revolution, but everything does indeed connect. What things did connect? There were 9 time zones, 6 checkpoints, 3 bodies of water, and many ecospheres later. She was still wondering about the beauty of balance and play of our planet. So, it was the Antarctica, and how it had become so hot, and what is the danger of these things, and how the dinosaurs, mammoths, and woolly rhinos disappeared. Who is to say? But after spending 2 weeks with a bunch of teenagers, we still have the idealism to save the world. All the narrator, Tisani Doshi, can say that it took millions of years to get this very precious asset as a gift of the nature to the human being, but it is the human being who are really trying to destroy it. Lastly, I would like to conclude some points, and that will be taken into account. This statement has a great relevance in the context of the Antarctic environment, that take care of the small things and the big things will fall into place. A small change in the environment can give rise to drastic developments. Antarctica has little biodiversity. The microscopic algae, phytoplankton, undergo the process of photosynthesis and serve as food for a number of marine birds and animals. The author says, Tisani Doshi says, if there is further depletion of the ozone layer, it will affect the phytoplankton and the carbon cycle on the globe. This whole process can jeopardize the existence of all the marine birds and animals. So if we take care, that process carried over by these algae are carried out poorly, the bigger animals and birds will fall into the place on their own. So in this way, I would like to conclude this video with a greater thanks for listening and understanding and creating a good sense to save the earth forever and ever. Thank you, children. Thank you, all of you, for listening and understanding. Have a great day. Have a nice day.